I sure love my industrial sewing machine. It's been a real game changer in my sewing business. And if you're thinking of getting one, I have a sewing exercise will help you make the transition from a home machine like that one to an industrial machine like this baby here. So let's get started. The first thing that we need to do is to cut some pieces of canvas or a fairly sturdy cloth. Don't use quilting fabric for this exercise. So something that will, not stretch out of shape while you're sewing. I'm gonna cut some circles, and I'm just using a dish plate for that. And I'm gonna cut some squares, which I've already cut just to save some time here. So I'll cut a few in each shape just so that I can start all over again if I make a mistake. So I've got my fabric cut and I'm ready to go. So the purpose of this exercise is just to go around in circles right to the middle and try to make the width of your seam the width of the edge of the presser foot on the sewing machine. And as you go around, you'll get better control of the machine. And you can decide to go as slowly as you want or as quickly as you want. But if you're just learning how to use the machine, then just give the foot pedal just a little bit of love until you get used to it. Now, sewing circles is not my strong suit, but you get the idea. And I think I'm gonna stop there and just give you a look to see. Use a bright color against a lighter color fabric or a light thread on a dark fabric just so you can see your progress. So there's the circle. The square is going to teach us how to lift up the foot and pivot at a corner. So we'll start at one end and go straight down. Now I went a little bit too far, but see, this exercise helps. It's helping me too. It's been a while since I've done this. And then we're gonna turn. So we lift up the foot with our knee lift that comes with an industrial machine. Genius. Stop, turn. And then here, stop, turn. I used to have all of my employees do this test before they started to work for me. Sometimes it would take all day to get them used to the machine, but this is a real great exercise for just becoming acquainted with the way that an industrial machine works. So there you have it. 2 samples of my not so straight sewing. And I guess if I was still in school, I would do these again. But you get the idea. And if you're learning how to use an industrial machine, this will get you there really quickly. Well, I hope I've taught you something that you didn't know before. Me, I've learned something too. I think I just have to stick with my trusty, handy-dandy magnetic sewing guide. It's one of those things, sewing a straight line. If you don't use it, you lose it. So my best friend, the magnet, and I will continue to work together, partners in this sewing business. Comments? Leave them below. I'll answer each and every one of you. If you'd like to join me in this sewing adventure, learning about hats, learning about sewing tips, and just having fun sewing, maybe even I'll inspire you to start a hat business or a sewing business, please consider subscribing to this channel. Until we meet again, thanks for watching.